Hello everyone. Today I'm going to start with very interesting topic that is a honeypot. So, what is honeypot in our network security? In here, in this slide, we go through with the what is a honeypot, security misconfiguration of honeypot, the types of honeypot, classifications of honeypot, advantage and disadvantage of honeypot. So, what comes with the in our first of all in our pictures or in our mind that what is honeypot? As we know, today security is an essential for every organization in the world to protect our information. As threat to information is exploiting a serious concern, like system hacking, cyber attack, website defacement cases are increasing day by day today. We cannot stop intruders or hackers with their skills. The only way to stop them is to track or is to trace them by using their footprints when they visit to our website server or in our computer or our website. And later we can track with their IP addresses and their MAC addresses, their locations and their countries, their domain, their service provider, or by using having the helping of their cybercrime department. So the honeypot is all about is we are going to start with the our presentation here. We can see in this picture the honeypot in scenario. If an attacker wants to access our system, if an attacker wants to access our database or server, honeypot is simply represent itself as a actual target or host for attacker to lure, or just like a mimic server. It's the copy of our server, but not the actual server. But according to the attackers, he's supposed to he's accessing our actual database or actual server or dedicated server, but in scenario or in picture he's not accessing our server, he's just accessing our mimic or the copy of that server with the fake informations or fake websites. So it's not easily visible to him that is it fake website or what. So in the diagram we can see if attacker wants to access our fake database that is a mimic of our server, simply he's used to connect the internet and go with the access with the internet to access our server. If we have installed, if we have configured the honeypot between attackers or machines, what happen? Simply we'll get the access and there's no problem with it because we know we have the database with the fake information. But later on or after that, we got that and detail of the attacker. We simply trace log of the attacker, his IP addresses, MAC addresses, his locations. So the honeypot works here as a mimic to lure a victim. So from for him he's accessing our server, but in actual he's just accessing our fake website. So this all the concept about the how the honeypot works here. This is the scenario here. Okay, we can say in the word to set a thief to catch a thief. This perfectly work on honeypot because as someone said the best person to catch a thief is another thief because he or she knows how to thief things. So we can say simply yeah, set a thief to catch a thief. That works on the honeypot scenario. Next, we have the different types of honeypot. Of course, if you are using the honeypot, so we have the different types. We have a different threats with that. We can simply go with the malware as well as spam, database, or client. Or we can say it's a malware honeypot, spam honeypot, database honeypot, or what is a client honeypot. So in brief, I'm just going to explain in briefly that malware honeypots that's using our USB devices. Malware is any malicious program that is intentionally designed to cause to harm our computer or server or computer or network, or is a part of the script, codes, or the active content. As it said, to be is the malware to be a malicious program. Next we have a spam, that's a spam honeypot. In the title we can go with the phishing link or an URL or email. The spam is simply junk emails. Often we use in the commercial purpose or for the mail sent by the both or sent by the botnets machines or network of the virus attached computer, and say kind of a link of the phishing If user access that link, he will get the access all his informations. Next, we have a database honeypot. Nowadays, the SQL injection is serious threat to security persons because the SQL simply exploit the database. It's the most danger nowadays. SQL injections attacks to exploit the database and our computer information, sensitive informations, as each every organization save the data in the database to keep their related information. So SQL injection comes in the category of database honeypot. The next one is the client honeypot. It's an attack on the server, the most commonly used by the VM technology. So this attack on the VM technologies on the servers, it can modify the system name and run the virtualization machine. So this is all the biggest threat and becomes in the category of different types of honeypot. In scenario, we can simply say the honeypot in simple. What you learn here is a simple trap, ambush, fake or false sign to invite attacker to gather fake information in order to trap attacker. So what the scenario comes? In brief, first of all, an attacker. Secondly, we have a database server or our network machine or our website. Simply we simple spot with the honeypot and with a fake website or fake database or fake information. He try to access our database, but he will redirect to our fake honeypot database, and he will get the access on it our database by accessing the fake database. And after that, he will be compromised, and his detail will be stored by in our log, his locations, IP address, MAC addresses, and this all scenario. Next, we have classifications of honeypot. Definitely, we have a classifications of honeypot. There are two classifications using commons a day, like research and productions. As you know, the research and productions plays a very big role in each organization. Research that comes in the category in the brief, I can say, is an attack factor, development progress, how the attack happened, how we can protect our system to protect our system, and what is the progress to verify that access and verify who attacked our system and what the locations about the attackers. Third one is second is the production. It's deployed inside the network. In our network, we simply deployed any machine or any device to identify how packets and frames are going outside. So let's understand with the scenario in the real life. Suppose we have research and production department for any kind of office, any working environment, or any corporate office, and we have a team that comes with our top managers. Next comes with our workers, staffs, and we have people and developers, we have engineers, and we all going with the formation to develop any product or any, just like a virus or any kind of research on that with the project and product. Simply we apply it on our office or in our network to check whether our aim, what we have developed a product or project, how it will work and how it will impact to our organization. After planning and implementation, we simply deploy in our office, and after a few days or few months or later, we just analyze that how it will comes back with result. Is it working for our office exactly or not? So this is all about the research and productions. First we perform the research section and we apply it on our live environment in our office working environment and give the result properly on output, how it comes with that fact. Third, we have definitely, if you're using the honeypot, we have an advantage and we have a disadvantage of it. In advantage, we can say we have a real-time database, we have cost effective, we have reduced the false positive outputs, and definitely we have encryptions. That plays a big role to capture the malicious activity to attackers to use the encryptions. If we have the positive side, so definitely we have the disadvantage of that one. And disadvantage, we can say it with the honeypot network, for need to malicious we have to perform to collect the malicious traffic and has to capture it and the database. And the honeypot is a collections in the database, I can say, is a collection information only attack that take to a place. So this is all about the honeypot advantage and disadvantages and all about the honeypots. So thank you and have a nice day. I hope you like this video. See you next time.